Hi, my name is Amy Dickey, and I want to share with you really fast why I became involved with Q Sciences. My friend Brenda asked me to share my story, and my friend told me about it, and it was really interesting because I was really struggling with my son, my oldest son, in kindergarten, well actually all through school. In preschool, he ran away from preschool. He just did not like going. He had a July birthday, and I was deciding to send him, and I decided to keep him home with me for another year, and I did Joy School. And that was a lot of work. But the next year he went to kindergarten, and he just struggled, didn't like to go, gave me the power struggle in the mornings. He's very, I don't want to say negative words, but he's defiant. And his teacher, when you go pick up for kindergarten, the teachers stand outside until they get picked up, and she would come to my car and just say, "Oh, today was a really hard day with Bridger. He just doesn't listen. He just distracting other kids. I had to sit him in his desk far away from other people. He was distracting. There's another kid that I have to keep him away from." And I'm like, I'm doing the best I can. I didn't know what to do. And my friend told me about the supplement, because I was on the verge of taking him to the doctor and seeing what they can do, and I just kind of knew what they do. They, would probably give him a medication, and I knew if I had to, I would, but I didn't want to if I didn't have to. So, I never heard of this supplement before. It's called EMPowerplus Q96. Never heard of it. Never thought of nutrients being able to help that much in a behavior problem. So my husband and I started taking it first. We took it for a week together at the same time. About the third day, we noticed the difference. We woke up the third day, I go, "Did you sleep good?" He goes, "Yeah." It was like the best sleep of our lives. We just slept really good. My husband has been suffering from anxiety and depression as long as I've known him. He's been on and off maybe 5, 6, 7 different kinds of medication. Each one would give him side effects, they'd make his heart race, and he just did not like the way he felt. And so he just suffered. And that means everyone suffers, because it's hard. So he was having a hard time sleeping. His anxiety and depression would just keep him up all night, and he would be brooding and just going over the worst case scenarios of life, and just he was really struggling. It was starting to affect his work. If you're not sleeping, your relationships, and this was a true miracle for him to be able to find something that didn't have the negative side effects that could be so helpful. I loved it. I realized I wasn't gritting my teeth at night trying to get my kids ready for bed. I was like, get to bed. I was more relaxed, more calm, more peaceful, and more not as irritable. So my son, when we started him on it, it was, the summer before first grade. No behavior problems at all. I was so worried sending him that longer time. We have half-day kindergarten. So to send him that extra time, I was like, he's going to hate it, and he's going to, give me such a hard time about going to school. Love school. No behavior problems at all. The teacher never. He was cooperative at school. He was cooperative at home. He wasn't giving me tantrums to get ready. He still had a couple meltdowns when we threw something on him to do when he wasn't prepared. That's just, maybe more personality. But it really helped him. He wasn't quite diagnosed ADHD because I hadn't taken him to a doctor. But I'm thinking he is. Also ODD. Just has those tendencies, and just hard to sit still, and he is active. One good thing about him, though, he sleeps good. That boy is active from the second he wakes up, and he wakes up early. He's a 6:30, 7 o'clock waker-upper, and you don't get a break from him. He is active, and keeping us busy, and then just crashes at night. But Q96 has been a miracle and a blessing for all of us, and I've heard so many stories, and so I'm grateful I had this chance to tell my story. Thank you.